stood out about that experience and how beneficial do you think that is for a team that is kind of introducing some new pieces?
Yeah, man, I think it's super beneficial. Obviously, we have a lot of new guys, so for us to be able to make that trip together and play pickup against obviously NBA talent, and just kind of build that chemistry, that we'll have going into training camp now, I think it was huge for us.
Hello, Spencer, just coming off of your summer league, just what has been sort of the organization's emphasis to you in terms of what you can keep going on and what sort of your role might look like between Grand Rapids and there?
Yeah, we haven't gotten too specific into that, but a lot of it's just been, improving my role as a defender, being able to guard 1 through 5, knock down open shots, just play the simple game, play off Nicola, be able to provide a spark on the bench and stuff like that. But in terms of, going up and down, it's usually how it is. Even if they have a plan, it can sometimes goes awry. So I don't think too much about that.
I'll have a question for you. Just in this particular season, what are you hoping to accomplish? What's the next step for you in this process?
Yeah, man, I think for me it's just continue to grow. Whenever those opportunities present itself, just make the most of them, and just do anything I can to impact winning. And just try and help the team win.
In the back, Hunter, how do you, see yourself fitting in on this team and knowing that ups and downs of the season, so what you're asked to do, a given night may change or stretches without playing, and then you come in and obviously not grab a shot?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it's going to be. I think, just always staying ready, go into the season with the right mindset, treat every game the same like I'm going to play, and then, when the opportunities present itself, just make the most of them.
You guys were around this summer. Can you compare it to last summer? Was it different? More guys in the gym, different voices? Just kind of compare and contrast those two.
Yeah, definitely a lot more guys in. I remember, last year, at least for me, it was my first year. It was mostly young guys, but now, a lot of new guys, a lot more vets coming through. Maul was in a lot this summer, and it'll definitely show. It's great, obviously you had new teams, so you need to build that chemistry and everything like that, but it was also, a great show of leadership from all the guys.
Yeah, I would agree. I think, for me personally, I saw more of leadership emphasis from the players, whether that be, Jamal, Tim, Cam, like just guys who were here. Christian's been a lot more vocal this summer, so yeah, I thought it was a good summer for us.
A question for both of you individually. What's the one thing, Spencer, that you worked on and you wanted to get better at? You knew you had to get better at? Spencer, start with you.
For me, mainly was I know I'm going to be pretty much projected as 3-and-D guy, so it's just making sure I can defend all levels, show that consistently, and so in scrimmages and stuff like that, we'll be picking up more full court, stuff like that. Did that in summer league, just show that defensive capacity, and then second was just keep improving on the shot, making it as consistent as possible.
Yeah, and for me it was just being more comfortable, just being able to different types of shots, whether it be like shooting off the move or just different ways I can find my shot in the offense.
This question is for both of you. With both of you all spending time in the gold in the G League, how would you say that's helped you prepare for now facing more NBA play this season?
Yeah, I think it's huge. Obviously, being able to get those game reps as a young player, I think is really important, especially through stretches you might not be playing. With the Nuggets as much, just being able to, as a first, second year guy, just being able to get those game reps, get accustomed to the game. Like, it's a different game than college, obviously. So you're doing the 24-second shot clock. The speed is a lot different. So just being able to get those reps down there, I think, really helps young guys grow.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a big confidence boost in terms of letting you know you're good enough to play in this league and things like that. Like Hunter said, it's the best way to adjust. And once season starts, we're not playing too much 5-on-5 and practice and stuff like that. So that's a way to kind of stay on your game. So. Perfect.